Welcome back dear students. In today's video I am going to discuss some problems on source transformations. Since the last 3 videos I have been discussing problems on source transformations. Already I have discussed 6 problems. In today's video I am going to discuss some more problems where there is a source shifting. If we want to convert a voltage source or current source and current source or voltage source, there should be series resistance in series with the voltage source and there should be resistance in parallel with the current source. Otherwise we cannot convert a voltage source to current source or current source to voltage source. Whenever there are no series resistance with voltage source and no parallel resistance with current source, then we can shift such sources through some nodes and later we can reduce the network. Say in today's video we'll see some problems based on this concept. As I have discussed 6 problems, we'll start with the 7th one. The statement is reduce the network shown in figure 7.1 to a single source between A and B using source transformations. This is the network dear students. This point is A and this point is B. Whether I consider this as A or this as A, it is the same thing because this is the same node, and this as B or this as B doesn't make any difference because this is the same thing, the node is same. And here dear students, we don't have any parallel resistance with this current source and we don't have any series resistance with this voltage source. What we do, we will shift this particular current source through this node A, means as this current source is leaving this point and entering here, after shifting also it should leave this point and enter here, but this particular current source should be parallel with some resistor. And say here also, say no resistor are in series, we'll shift this particular voltage source through this particular, let me call this as a node N, such that say after shifting, say it will be in series with this 8 ohm resistor and here it will be in series with its value is 30 volts. It will be in series with this 3 ohm resistor. Okay, and say dear students, if you see the voltage at one end of the 3 ohm resistor or say one end of the 8 ohm resistor is 30 volts. After shifting also if it is 30 volts, then it will not make any difference in the network. Even the current here 45 ampere is entering here and 45 ampere is leaving here. After shifting, if same thing is happening, then say it doesn't make any difference. Let us start with the solution. So what we do initially, we are going to shifting 45 ampere current source through node A and 30 volt voltage source through node B as shown in figure 7.2. Say let us draw that. This is a point A dear students, and between these two points we should, whatever the current source is there, we should shift it. Here we have 2 ohm resistor and here we have 5 ohm resistor. Now this current source, it is flowing directly inside. Now it will flow through this node A. Because it is leaving this node, the direction of current will be like this, and because it is entering here, this is the direction. And here we have 8 ohm resistor and below 10 ohm resistor. Similarly, I am going to shift this particular current source, voltage source through node N. Let us consider this is node N, and after shifting it will be short circuited. Here also there is a connection, dear students, from this point to this point via this current source. Here also there is a connection. After shifting, no source will be there. Say this is plus and minus 30 volts, and this is node N. Say even this particular voltage source should be shifted through this branch. So this is 3 ohm and this one is plus minus 30 volts, and this is as it is 6 ohm. This is node A, dear students, and this is node B. Now we have a parallel resistance here and we have a parallel resistance here. Even we have series resistance here. Alright, so now what I am going to do, I am going to convert this to a as of now I will keep it as it is, because we will see whether it is it required to convert this to a current source. Because first I am going to convert these two to a voltage source, because once I convert this to voltage source, this voltage source and after converted voltage source and this voltage source will come in series, we can easily reduce the network. Okay, so here what I do, converting both 45 ampere current sources to equivalent voltage sources as shown in figure 7.3. This figure is 7.2. So let us now convert. I will redraw here, dear students, between node A and B. So we should redraw this network, and here we have one resistor with that, because after converting this parallel resistance will come, this particular parallel resistance will come in series with the voltage source. Okay, say here voltage source. Okay, say here this, because the direction of current is upward, this is positive and this is negative, it is 30 volts and this is 2 ohm. Similarly, here there is already one resistance, a parallel resistance. After converting this current source, which is 45 ampere and this is 45 ampere, it will come in series with the voltage source. It will come in series. Okay, say because the current direction is downward, this will be upward, this is positive and this is negative, this is 5 ohm and this is 30 volts, and this end is A. Now dear students, I will keep this 8 ohm and a voltage source as it is. This is 8 ohm and this is plus minus 30. Sorry dear students, here you should calculate 45 into 2 is 90 volts, and this is 45 into 5 is, it is 225 volts. This is 225 volts, 225 volts. Okay, so this is 90, because 45 into 2 is 90 and 45 into 5 is, say it is 225, means the value of this voltage source is 225, value of this voltage source is 90, and this is, as it is 30 ohm resist 30 volts voltage source, and here we have a resistance right? So now what I do, I'm going to little bit make a change here. So as of now I'll let me say redraw draw it again. This step later we'll change it. Say here we have one voltage source. So this is plus and minus, it is 30 volts and 3 ohm, and this is 6 ohm. This one is 10 ohm and this is figure 7.3, right? So dear students, if you see now, there are two resistors which are in series and two voltage sources which are in series. We can add up both the resistor to a single resistor and these two voltage sources to a single voltage source. Here there are two resistors which are in series, we can add up to a single resistance. Okay, so you can write that. I'll directly redraw the circuit between A and B. So this point is A. Now say here, say both the resistor I'll add up to form a single resistance. Okay, say single resistance, and these two voltage sources, this is 30 and this is 60, this is minus plus, this is plus minus. Obviously this voltage source and this will subtract. Say because this is larger, I'll take a convention of means sign of this minus plus. 90 minus 30 is 60 volts, and this is 2 plus 8 is 10 ohm between this point and this point. And here say this 225 voltage source I'll draw as it is with plus and minus 225 voltage source, and dear students, its value is 10 ohm because 2 plus 8, and below 10 plus 5 is 15 ohm, right? And here say this particular short circuit is there between this point and this point. Now this 30 volts, whatever the 30 volt source is there, little bit I'll draw it something like this. Say for example this point, this particular point, if I consider there is a short circuit, I extend like this, and now so there is a voltage source here and series resistance, and here there is one more resistance. Its value is 6 ohm and its value is 3 ohm, and this is 30 volts with plus and minus. Okay, and this is node B. Dear students, I have not at all done anything, I have just redrawn it. Say 30 volts and 3 ohm here, and this is 6 ohm. So now it will be very easier for us to understand and solve further. So if you see here, dear students, there is one voltage source in series with a resistance, here one voltage source in series with a resistance, here one voltage source in series with resistance. We will convert all these voltage sources to a equivalent current source. So this is figure 7.4. say converting, say here I'll write all three voltage sources of figure 7.4 to equivalent current sources as shown in figure 7.5. So let us draw, dear students, that particular figure. Okay, so here I will draw it. Look at this. This is point A. Now I am going to extend this like this. This current source when we draw, and dear students, because this was node N, this is something like node N, and this is node N. Okay, so now between node N and A, say we have one voltage source and series resistance which can be converted to a current source. Say this is current source like this, and this is our node N, and parallel we have a resistance, that series resistance now we come in parallel. 60 by 10 is 6 ampere. Now this 10 ohm will come in parallel with the current source. Now here 225 by 15 is 15 ampere, and that current source I'll draw here with that. See, wherever plus is there, it should be the direction of current source will be there, means arrow will be there, arrow of a current source. Okay, and here this 15 ohm resistor will be in parallel. So this is 225 volts and this is node N, right? So, and dear students, will convert this voltage source even to equivalent current source. Here there is a 30 by 3 is 10 ampere with a direction this, say this direction. If you see, say dear students, we have missed here sign. This is negative, this is positive, this is negative. Little bit make the change. I wrote here wrongly. This is negative, this is positive. This one is negative, this is positive. So nothing but the current direction is this side. Okay, sorry. Say from this, if you see, this is negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, right? So now along with this 30 volts current source, there is 3 ohm resistor here. Okay, so that I draw parallel with this. Okay, this is 3 ohm and 30 by 3 is 10 ampere. Now this 6 ohm resistor I will draw as it is, and now this is B and this node is A, right? So we have redrawn a network once again, like say this is figure. So as it was mentioned 7.5 and its value is 6 ohm. Now the network is very simple, dear students, because there are two current sources which are in parallel here, which we can reduce to a single current source, and here one source is there, whereas two resistors can be reduced to a single resistance. Here two resistors can be reduced to a single resistance. Okay, so if you want, you can even write properly. Now reducing parallel current sources and resistors as shown in circuit of figure 7.6. okay, so dear students, these two current sources are in parallel. The direction of this current source is right side, direction of this current source is left side, but because this current source is larger, dear students, it is not volt, that's what. So this is 225 volts divided by 15 is, this is 15 ampere, sorry, this is 15 ampere. 15 ampere in this direction and 6 ohm, this 6 ampere is in this direction. Because of that, now 15 minus of this 6 ampere, say how much we get? We will get 9 ampere in this direction. That 9 ampere will be there, right? And parallel with this, say here 10 into 15, 150 divided by, say 10 plus 15, which is nothing but 25. So it is, the parallel resistance will be 6 ohm. Okay, so it is 6 ohm. Directly I will write here. This is 6 ohm. It is node A, and here it is node N. Between these two, if you see, there is a current source of value 10 ampere, and now this is 3 into 6, 18 divided by 3 plus 6, it is 9, means it is 2 ohm. This is point B. Now dear students, let us convert both the current sources. Converting both current sources two equivalent voltage sources as shown in figure. So you write it, I'll just write as shown in figure 7.7. You write it as shown in circuit of a figure 7.7. okay, so one is 9 ampere and another one is 10 ampere, both can be converted to voltage sources. Okay, now this is point A. From point A, say converting this current source to a voltage source, because arrow mark is right side, sorry left side, this is plus, this is minus. When we convert, both should be multiplied. The current into resistance V is equal to IR. 9 6 it is 54 volts, and this is 6 ohm in series. And here also, so when we convert, this 2 ohm resistor which is parallel with 10 ampere will come in series here, and this is even node N. Now I don't represent, and this is a voltage source with a minus plus because arrow is right side, and this is B. And now say this is 2 into 10 is 20 volts. Now this is very simple, dear students. We can add these two current sources and we can add these two voltage sources. When we add, we can add these two voltage sources and these two resistors. This is 54 plus and minus, this is minus and plus. Because of this will subtract from this. 54 minus 20 is, it is with the sign minus, plus and minus, 34 volts. And here this is B and it is A. This one is 8 ohm. 6 plus 2 is 8 ohm. This is the final network. This is, you can consider this as like say figure 7.8, and this one is figure 7.7. okay, dear students, if you see, the question was reduce the network shown in figure to a single source between A and B using source transformation. We have reduced the network, dear students. Hope this is clear to all of you. With this, we'll proceed further to next problem, that is problem number 8. Find the voltage across a 20 ohm resistor of the circuit shown in figure 8.1 using source transformations. This is figure 8.1. Dear students, here there is only one voltage source. This is a little bit simple problem, but here because this is a voltage source, in series with this voltage source we don't have any series resistance. If at all I want to convert this using source transformation, I should convert this voltage source to some current source, because there is, this network cannot be reduced. For that reason, what we can do, we can shift this particular current source through this node. I will name this node as some node name node A, right? So let us start the solution. Say solution is shifting. First I'll write, say here shifting the 40 volt source through node A as shown in figure 8.2. right? Dear students, look at this. This voltage source I shift through this, means it will go through this branch, and even it will be shifted through this branch. Okay, after shifting, say this will be connected directly, and you will have a one voltage source here and another voltage source here. Okay, so this will be directly connected to these two, because the voltage at this point is 40 volts, the voltage at this point is 40 volts. Okay, after shifting also we should get the same voltage. Here if I draw it, I'll draw here the stones. First, this particular 10 ohm resistor as it is, and this is 10 ohm resistor as it is. Now because I am going to shift this voltage source, this voltage source will be here, one voltage source will be series with positive negative sign, its value is 40 volts, and it is connected like this, and here it is, because we are going to shift, just I am writing here, say for means redrawing it conveniently, and this 40 volt current source means this 40 volt current source will be shifted here with sign, say this is plus and minus, and in series with this there is 5 ohm resistor, and this is 40 volts. And dear students, this will be continued. I'll redraw it. This is 5 ohm, and here we have 20 ohm resistor, and we are supposed to find the voltage across 20 ohm resistor. Because of that, we should not convert this, or we should not add this resistance with any other resistance. We should maintain this resistance till the end. We will find the voltage across this resistor. Okay, so this 5 ohm is connected here. Now say if you see, dear students, this is figure 8.2. we can easily convert this voltage source and this voltage source to equivalent current source. Initially, later I will convert this voltage source. Initially we will convert this internal voltage source, right? Say because there is a 10 ohm resistor in series with 40 volts. If we redraw, means converting 40 volts voltage source, internal voltage source, which is in series with a 10 ohm resistor. Okay, say if at all you want, I can write like this. Now converting 40 volt source, voltage source, with a series resistor, of 10 ohm to a current source as shown in figure 8.3. So let us draw that figure. Below, whatever this part I'll draw as it is later. Say this one is, because 40 volts voltage source will be converted to a current source, the positive sign is upward, the arrow will be upward, and this 10 ohm resistor will be now in parallel. This is 40 by 4 is 40 by 10 is 4 ampere. This is 10 ohm, and this 10 ohm resistance is already in parallel now, means it will now come in parallel 10 ohm, and this 5 ohm resistor is here, and we have a 20 ohm resistor here, where we are supposed to find a voltage, means across this 20 ohm resistor. Now say remaining thing I will draw as it is. I don't convert as of now, later we will see it. Here we have voltage source and a series resistance. Okay, say up to this point only, it is not there. Okay, and here say this one is the value of this voltage source is with a sign minus and plus 40 volts, and this one is 5 ohm. Now if you see, dear students, this is figure 8.3. if you see, dear students, there are two resistors which are in parallel. One is this 5 ohm resistor and 10 ohm resistor and 10 ohm resistor, which can be converted to a single resistance of value 5 ohm, and that 5 ohm resistor which will be parallel with this current source can be converted to a voltage source. Okay, and that voltage source will be here with a plus and minus 4 into, so this 5 is 20 volts. Okay, so and this combination 5 ohm will be in series with this source. So this is 5 ohm and this is another 5 ohm. Now here you have 20 ohm resistor, right, and this particular resistor 5 ohm I'll draw as it is with the current source minus and plus 40 volts, right, and this, now say this is the network, but this network can be easily reduced, dear students, as we have 10 ohm resistor here, combination is 10 ohm, and this is 5 ohm resistor. Both the voltage sources we can convert to a current source, and between these two terminals we have one voltage source in series with 10 ohm resistor, we have another voltage source in series with 5 ohm resistor. After conversion, all the current sources will be in parallel with this 20 ohm resistor. Okay, so let us see now. This 5, this is 5 plus 5 is 10 ohm, 10 by 20 by 10 is this 10 ohm resistor will be in parallel. First I will draw that. This is 10 ohm resistor, right, and this is 20 by 10 is 2 ampere current source with a arrow upward because positive is here. Okay, and here 40, this 5 ohm resistance after conversion it will be parallel with the current source, it is 5 ohm, and 40 by 5 is, it is 8 ampere current source. Here we have 8 ampere current source, and the direction of this current source is upward as per the sign, 8 ampere. Now this is very simple, dear students. These two current sources are in same direction which can be added, and these two resistors we can reduce to a single resistance. The final current source value is now 10 ampere, 8 plus 2 ampere, this is 2 ampere, and this resistance 5 into 50 divided by 15, 5 plus 10 is 15, it is 3.333, we get 3.33 ohm, right, and here we have 20 ohm resistor across which we are supposed to find the voltage. Okay, so very simple, dear students. What we can do, we can convert this to equivalent voltage source and use voltage division rule to find the voltage across 20 ohm. Otherwise we can find the current through this resistor and multiply that current to a 20 ohm, will get the voltage. When you say one step ahead, I will go, I will just convert this current source to a equivalent voltage source. 10 into 3.3 will get 33.33 volts with plus and minus, and this 3.3 volts will come in 3.33 ohms will come in series, and this is our 20 ohm resistor. Okay, so let me call voltage across this 20 ohm resistor as V20 ohm. Okay, so now voltage across 20 ohm resistor is given by, okay, say V20 ohm is equal to, so it can be found, dear students, using a voltage division rule. So main voltage is 33.33 volts, okay, into resistance of the branch, that is 20 ohm, divided by sum of the resistors 20 plus 3.33 ohm, so which will be equal to, let us calculate this. This is 33.33 into 20 divided by, it is both, this one is 23.33 is equal to, say it is equal to 28.57. V20, sorry, it's already written, V20 ohm is equal to 28.57 volts. I hope this is clear to all of you, dear students. Okay, so in today's video we have seen a reduction of given network using source transformation, or finding some values, some parameters using source transformation, but with the concept of source shifting, right? So with this we'll stop today, and in the next video I'm going to discuss some more problems on source transformation, where say we have a dependent sources. Okay, so I'm going to discuss two more problems on source transformation, where so we'll get dependent sources. So thank you for watching.